meeting speaker sponsor.
Thanks for having us. We have Mr. Curtis Edwards, our VP, and every company has 50 VPs. This is the VP of Orion Lending, and then we have our national EVP for sales, Lenny Spatola, and Jason Twyford is also another AE that we shared here, so here we are. Thanks, Curtis.
Good to see you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As Justin said, my name is Curtis Edwards. I am the co-founder and chief lending officer of Orion Lending. To introduce you to some of the folks here a little bit more in depth, Lenny Spatola, national sales manager. Justin Simpers. It doesn't need a whole lot of introduction, but Justin Simpers has been with Orion Lending for 7 years now. During that time, he's funded over 7,000 loans. This gentleman right here, Jason Twyford, has been with us for a little over 3.5 years and has funded nearly 4,000 loans. Both of these AEs are very knowledgeable in all aspects of mortgage, whether it be being on the retail side, which Justin was for a period of time, or being an AE since Long Beach, 93, and top producing at every company he's ever been at. In addition, both of these gentlemen have their own support team, underwriters, account managers, to provide a clear, consistent underwrite and service to you guys every single time. So a little over 7.5 years ago, when my partner and I decided to start Orion Lending, we knew that we wanted to be a dedicated wholesale lender. Today we're licensed in all 50 states. And also, early in our existence, we knew we didn't want to use an out-of-the-box technology solution for our broker portal. So, Star Portal was born. Initially, it started as simply a tool to lock a loan. Over the many years, it's evolved through feedback from our broker partners, from our team members, into a very robust technology solution for brokers to upload loans. In addition, we have the Star Marketing Studio. Basically, what the Star Marketing Studio is, we take all of our flyers for all of our products. They're not branded for Orion whatsoever. And we allow you guys to auto-brand, co-brand with your referral partners. We offer bilingual collateral. Also, it has the ability, if you guys ever use like PickStitch or Canva, you have the ability to swap out images with over 1 million royalty-free images. You can change fonts, colors, whatever it may be. So make it completely custom. You can post directly to social, you can print them, you can do whatever. So it's a very robust marketing platform for you guys to use. Next are products. So we have the Coin product, the Coin DSCR. We have our Titan AUS, Titanflex, and of course DPAs. So Coin cash flow only investor loan allows for DSCR down to 0. So essentially a no ratio loan. In addition, it is TRID exempt. So there's no disclosures, no waiting periods. What we've done there is you upload your 3.2 or 3.4, and we convert it to a business purpose application within our portal. So we take whatever data you give us, and we convert it to a business purpose application so it doesn't interfere with an IRLA. In addition, these are underwritten entirely in-house. We do loan amounts up to $2.5 million. FICO's down to 620, up to $2 million. First-time investors are allowed up to 80%, interest-only options, delayed financing, Texas cash out is a nice touch on that as well. No reserves are required if your LTV is less or equal to 70% and your loan amounts up to $1 million. In the event reserves are required, you can use cash out as reserves. In addition, minimal trade line requirements. We require 2 trade lines rated for 12 months, at least 12 months. They don't have to be active or open in order to be used. Next product is our Titan AUS product. This product allows loan amounts down to $50,000, which makes it a great alternative for agency. In addition, you go up to $2 million, so it's also a nice complement for jumbo. Income requirements are determined by DU. Reserves, less than or equal to 80%, are also determined by DU. Transfer appraisals are allowed. No limit to finance properties. In addition, most of the underwriting guidelines follow Fannie Mae, so you'll be very familiar with them. The other nice talking point on this product is the second home and non-owner cash out. We allow interest only up to 65%, and the pricing is pretty impressive. So if you haven't checked it out, go to our quick pricer and take a look at the Titan AUS non-owner second home cash out interest only. Next is our newest product, the Titanflex product. It's an alternative income documentation product. So we allow loan amounts up to $3 million, cash out amount up to $1 million. You can close in the name of an entity or an LLC. Short-term rentals, Airbnbs are allowed. We also allow for mixed use, rural properties, and non-warrantable condos. You can see the various doc types there. We'll jump into bank statements first. 12 months personal or business. If you choose business, you will use a determined net income through a fixed expense ratio that's based on the line of work the borrower is in, or you can use a fixed expense ratio determined by a CPA or an EA. Next is the Express Stock program. That's a one-year income program. So you get 1 year W-2 or 1099, or if you're self-employed, 1 year tax returns. Something to note about this program is if a borrower has a 1099 from a single company, we consider it a wager. So all you need is the 1099 and 2 months bank statement supporting that income, and you can use that to qualify without the need for tax returns. P&L, 12 to 24 month P&L from a CPA or an EA. Asset qualifier, no DTI. Loan amounts up to $2 million. Borrowers are qualified using assets rather than traditional sources of income. Another nice touch on this one is the ability to add a non-op co-borrower and use their assets to qualify. Lastly, you have the asset utilization program. This program is qualified using asset depletion to supplement income type. So if you have a borrower on fixed income that has a nice little nest egg, you can use the asset depletion of 60 months, add it to their fixed income, and use that to qualify. Again, you can add a non-op co-borrower and use their assets to qualify. Last but definitely not least, we have our Chino and PGA program. We offer a repayable and a forgivable second option. We're one of the first wholesale lenders over 3 years ago to offer the Chino program, and we did a lot of programming in our portal to support it. For example, you upload the 3.2 or 3.4 for the first home. We'll create the second, we'll add the payment for the second. We will adjust any imperfections in the file to make sure you have a seamless run on your DU. That's all done behind the scenes. The repayable is a 10-year term at 2% higher than the first. The forgivable option is 0% interest rate, no payments due. Both allow for a 3.5% and a 5% down payment. If you choose the 5%, you can use 1.5% towards closing costs. The forgivable, 3.5% is forgiven after 36 months of on-time payments. The 5% is 120 months of on-time payments. We recently updated the guidelines to reflect 600 minimum FICO, removed all the DTI overlays, so now DTI is per AUS, DU, or LP. Manual underwrites are allowed. There is no income limits. There is a very small LLPA should your income exceed 135% of AMI. We're available in all states except New York, and typical property types, SFR, condo, 2 units, manufactured homes, including single wides. Non-op co-borrowers are allowed, and their income is not considered into the 135% tiny LLPA in the event you go above it. First-time home buyers are not required. Housing history, VORs determined by AUS. Next, review some of the things we do for service, strike price, California quick pay, and quick block. Strike price is a very unique feature to start. Basically, if your borrower chooses to float, which is not common these days, but if they choose to float, at time of registration, you can set the desired price you want. Every time we post a rate sheet, we will reprice that loan behind the scenes and send you a text and an email when it's within 50 bips of your desired price. So we will let you know when to lock your loan. Next is the quick pay for C2 California. You guys know all about this, so I'm not going to tell you about it. Just want to say we appreciate being a part of it. We look forward to funding many more loans for you guys so you can get paid sooner. And last, quick lock. It's been a long time coming, but later this month we're going to be rolling the quick lock feature within the STAR portal, in which you simply price your loan on the quick pricer, input a couple key metrics for the borrower, and you can lock it right there in a matter of seconds, versus uploading at 3.2, 3.4, and going through the process. On behalf of Orion Lending, I want to thank you for your time today. It's been a great turnout. Very excited to be here. For those of you that are traveling, travel safe. Thank you for your time.